Hello and welcome to the Superscript New Comic Minute for the week of Wednesday, what the heck day is it today? I didn't want my watch. The 15th of March. And we've got a bunch of books. We're going to start over again at 35. Hello and welcome to the Superscript New Comic Book Minute for the week of March 15th. We got a bunch of books we are excited to talk to you about this week. Thorn, take it away.
All right, cool. I'm going to start off some manga this week. We got My Hero Academia Team Up Missions 3. If you love My Hero like I do, and you love the fact that every character is great, but they don't get enough time, these are fun little side stories where they all get to team up together and go on little side adventures. And also in manga this week, we have the new volume of Animal Crossing Deserted Island Diary. I always forget the subtitle. And it's a little New Horizons one where you get to meet all your favorite, New Horizons characters. It's got Raymond and everyone.
It's been a long time coming on this, too. This started a while ago. I know a lot more than about Animal Crossing than people get.
And then now onto the Western comics. We have
all Westerns this week.
Red Goblin #2. We still have a lot of issue 1 out here. Really fun book. It's kind of like a Shazam kind of thing, where it's Norman Osborn's grandson.
Whose name is?
Normie. Sometimes you get named in the 60s and it sticks. And he has a symbiote suit, and so he's like a little kid who's a superhero kind of thing. Then we have Last Ronin issue 2. Last Ronin Lost Years issue 2. This fills in the gap where it's, spoilers, Michelangelo in his years in between when the other turtles are dead and when Last Ronin takes place. It's like a little origin story of grim and gritty Michelangelo. Then DC continues its Lazarus Planet event with Lazarus Planet Revenge of the Gods. All the Greek gods are mad at each other, and they're going to fight each other, and it's going to involve Shazam and Wonder Woman, and it's written by G. Willow Wilson and Becky Cloonan. Who doesn't want to read that? One of my all-time favorites, we got a new Harley miniseries. Harley screws up the DC universe. Sorry for swearing on the thing. But it's a fun little miniseries where Harley interacts with everybody, and it's got fun art. It's cool. I'm really excited also for Christopher Priest's Superman miniseries. I love Christopher Priest, sometimes just Priest. And I love Superman. And that's enough for me, honestly.
I've never read any Christopher Priest Superman, so I am excited.
Then if you know me, once again, it's X-Men time. Little tiny X-Men time. Season 2 of The Excellent starts up this week, which is a follow-up series to X-Statix, which is one of my favorite cult classic X-Men runs, about what mutant celebrity is kind of like what if Paris Hilton was a mutant, kind of.
What do you think you need to already have read Excellent or Ecstatic for?
I would think you might not have to read Ecstatics, but you probably should read Excellent Volume 1, which we do have in trade here. My other big thing, besides X-Men, is Star Trek, and we have Star Trek Defiant with Christopher Cantwell.
That's also my big thing.
Yeah, and it's it's about Worf. That's my guy. That's my number one guy.
This is every part of this. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's Chris Cantwell, who's an amazing writer, and it's about like a Black Ops kind of team that ties into the current Star Trek ongoing, where it's Worf, Spock, you might have heard of that guy, Lore, Ro Lauren. If these names mean anything to you, this is the comic for you.
Ro Lauren doesn't mean something to you. I don't.
Ro Lauren's the coolest character.
You need to go watch all of Next Gen.
You want to go through?
Yeah.
I got Flavor Girls. Flavor Girls is Fine Collection Trade. This is a really popular miniseries. It's kind of like a Magical Girl homage. A little like Steven Universe, Cal Artsy kind of art style. And it's really fun and really cute. And then the last book this week that took me by surprise, and I'm definitely interested in reading it, is Greg Rucka has a prestige format image book about ladies in mechs. And it's Greg Rucka writing ladies in mechs. So that's probably really good. I'm going to check it out this week. Yeah.
All right, cool. I got a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to kind of move through it a little bit fast. We've got Junction Jones and the Corduroy Conspiracy, which is like a goofy-looking book from Scout, all black and white, like fun, weird noir with like a Omega-esque art style. This looks sweet. I'm interested to check this out. Scout's been putting out some good stuff. No One by Kyle Higgins. This is a new book set in the Massiveverse. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Not we did not internally decide that's what we're calling that. But yeah, so if you like Kyle Higgins stuff, which is pretty good. And I think if you like Power Rangers or Spider-Man
or Nightwing,
like all of those things kind of fit in here. But his interesting universe that he's creating over at Image is a lot of fun. This is a new book set in any universe. You don't have to have read the other stuff to give it a shot. I think it's pretty good. We've got issue 5 of Captain Suave, Cleveland's own Joe Sorecki writing this. It is Don Quixote, but what if a homeless person set in Cleveland? It's been really good. Kelly Williams' art in this is just absolutely unbelievable. 100% should check this out. We've got back issues of all of it, and Joe does signs here pretty frequently, so you can look forward to maybe getting those copies signed. We also have Noctera number 12. This is sort of a new arc in a World Without Sun, written by Scott Snyder, drawn by Tony Daniel. This is like one of my favorite ongoings from Image lately. It looks so good. And I love Scott Snyder, and it's a cool, interesting post-apocalyptic setting, which you haven't seen before. And then a book I can't believe I'm this excited for, but much like Worf and the Defiant, we have Hellcat written by Chris Cantwell. So
She goes to hell in this one.
yeah, does she really?
Which
is that what
normally,
happens?
yeah, that's
Patsy
which is
goes to
normally not
hell?
what Patsy's about, but she goes to hell in this one.
Well, I need to say no more. I was just excited because Patsy being written by Chris Cantwell sounded awesome. And speaking of things that are tangentially related, we have a Jessica Jones mystery, The Variants, by the one, the only, the irrepressible Gail Simone.
Drawn by Phil Noda.
Drawn by Phil Noda. It is so good, and yeah, drawn by Phil Noda, looks amazing.
An insane creative team for Jessica Jones.
And I mean, I think everybody knows how we feel about Gail Simone here. But yeah, this book is awesome. It's a really, like, I don't know, it's like a really good standalone read. And then we have Berserker, which is either the end of an arc or something. This book goes some places, my friends. If you've not been reading this book by Keanu Reeves, clearly about Keanu Reeves, it's not autobiographical, I don't think. Unless Keanu Reeves is like the 40K Emperor of Mankind. But,
maybe
maybe he is.
Keanu
Who
Reeves
knows?
is the Emperor.
We won't find out for another several tens of thousands of years. Millennia, in fact. But this has been really good. Matt Kent's awesome. Keanu Reeves is Keanu Reeves. And
He's awesome. I'll say it.
he has made films I like. He has also made an appearance in Bram Stoker's Dracula by...
He's also just a nice guy.
I hear he's like a great person. Brooklyn's Last Secret is a book about starting a band, and it's a really good book about starting a band. If you've ever been in a band, you should read this book. If you are thinking about starting a band, you should be in this book. It is way too on the nose in some ways from someone who may have been in some bands, but it's really good. It's really cool. There are a few comics like this, and usually I poo-poo most comics about people being in bands. This one's great. This one is about being in another kind of group. It's called American Cult, and it's a history of cults in America in graphic novel fashion. Super intense and terrifying and factually accurate. So if you
love a true crime,
if you like nonfiction, here are two very different brands of it that you can check out. And that's all I've got for this week. We have a ton of stuff going on this weekend. We've got a Pioneer tournament for Magic. We've got a Big 40K tournament, which I'm not sure if there are any spots left. There might be one.
sold out.
Maybe it's sold out. And yeah, so come. We've got Board Game Social tomorrow on Thursday, so come on down and hang out.
Big Blood on the Clock Tower Day tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. That's all I got this week. Let us know what you are reading and what you were excited about reading, and we'll talk to you next week.